tryna go to the stars. She been off drugs all day. She think that she landed in Mars. Got hella.
Still not practicing what you preaching, huh? That's okay, because this is what this episode is about. With that being said, welcome back, Intuition Family, episode 16. Taking your own advice and living by your own words, plus your own actions to follow up by. You know who it is, your coach Hody Sneed again, SDS. I'm in the building, man. Let's just get right into it. Take your own advice, folks. Start living by the words that you're preaching to others. I'm telling you, because it's the only right thing to do. Because eventually, people will look at your actions that are going along with your words to see if they align. Because it's one thing to be giving folks advice about every situation that you could possibly think of, but they're not even following up with the words that they're living by in their own life. For example, imagine a person giving you a relationship advice, and you know you're venting to them and you're telling them how you're being done wrong, and they're telling you to leave and you deserve better and to know your worth. But then you take a look in their life and they're doing the same thing as you. They're having the same actions. They're being done wrong. They're allowing it to be done. But then on the other hand, when they come in your face, they act like everything is so hand and grandy, and everything is peaches and creams and everything is just all good. But they're not even taking the advice that they've been giving you. Imagine looking at a person like that. How can I believe anything you're saying if you're not even living that way yourself? You have to really ask yourself that. With that being said, be an advocate for your own self just how you are for others. Really start believing in the things that you've been saying and practicing what you've been preaching. I think about a person like me. This is my dream. Sitting in front of this camera, being an impact to others, adding value to the world, being like a male Oprah Winfrey, having my own TV show, my own podcast, writing books, having plenty of foundations, being a philanthropist, right? Imagine me telling you guys to live your dream and really chase after a dream, a goal, a hope, an aspiration. And I'm not even doing that myself. I'm not even taking that leap of faith. I'm being scared to really go live out my dream, but I'm telling you to go push yourself, believe in yourself. But I don't believe in me. I don't believe in Cody. That doesn't even sound right, right? That's why? That's because I'm taking my own advice. I know with this podcast, I have to practice what I preach. Because it's one thing to be saying this, but then living a whole nother way. That's hypocrisy. And that's not what I'm trying to do for you guys. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, if you don't believe in yourself, it's time to. It's time to believe in yourself like you want others to believe in them around you, whether that's friends, family. If you if you don't know what to do, or if you don't know how to believe in yourself, one, get closer with God. But two, you have to have a type of self-confidence within you that you know everything eventually is gonna go your way, and with hard work and dedication behind it. Any dream, any goal, any hope you've been thinking about, make it happen. Make it shape. Because we only have one life and it's really short. Tomorrow's not promised. I don't want you to live life in regret thinking, what if I could have? Yeah, what if you could have? What if you could have chased after that dream, chased after that hope, after that aspiration? You know what I'm saying? What if? It's no more what ifs. It's right now. Right now. That's what it is. Right now. You're going to chase that dream right now. You're going to chase that aspiration right now. You're going to get away from that toxic relationship right now. You're going to start living by all the things that you've been practicing to others, and you're going to start preaching it to yourself and start living that way by your actions along with your words. I'm telling you. And that's just the real. Another point I want to make before the video is over. When you start, taking advice from people, start looking at their life. Seriously, start looking at their actions based on the words that they're telling you, and see if that's something that you want to align with and, take really up, take upon. Because it's one thing for a person to be telling you X, Y, and Z, but they're not living by ABC. And that's just real. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to be respectful to everybody's opinions, but you don't have to take the advice if you know that's not the way you want to be living. And that's just real, because like I keep saying over and over again, eventually, people can hear all the things you're saying, but if your actions are not aligning with your words, it means nothing. Seriously, the opinion is not invalid. With that being said, please start practicing what you've been preaching to others. Believe in the words that you're saying to others, to your own self. Have that self-confidence, have that self-belief, have that self-respect. And that's just the truth, because the main thing is to keep God first. Have the self-respect for about yourself with relationships, the way people treat you, in the way that you want to be treated, because the self-respect has to be higher than the emotional aspect that's going into the relationship or the situation that you've been in. Believe in yourself even in the most delusional state possible. Believe in yourself so much, even if you don't believe it, eventually you're gonna start believing in yourself a little bit too much. And it's gonna show. But that's good, because you can tell people, hey, it was a time where I didn't believe in the things that I was saying to myself about myself, And look at me now. I can tell people what to do. Not even tell what to, I can advise people what to do on how to be better and how to start believing in themselves, telling people how to accomplish a dream, a goal, a hope, an aspiration, X, Y, and Z, and all of the above. I just want you to believe in yourself, believe in the words that you've been saying to people, and just start putting it in your own head. Because it's one thing to be living one way, but to be doing something total opposite. With that being said, Intuition family, thank you again for another episode. This is episode 16. Practicing what you've been preaching and taking your own advice. Please continue to like, comment, subscribe. I love you, but most importantly, so does God. And I'll see you real soon. Holla at your boy.
I hop in the motherfucking coupe, yeah, I'm sliding. I'm telling this hoe that I just wanna fuck, but she look like she don't understand. I climb on the top rope, if I see her up, he gon' get RKO like I'm Randy. I'ma aim at the Glock at his nose, name Jam.